it's Mwelwa at the Zambia Business Forum, where I'm about to have a conversation with Eija from the Hame University. Eija, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Yes, it's been a very long day. This morning you were part of the opening ceremony, and we heard our President Eija give a very powerful speech. What were some of your key takeaways from that speech that he gave?
Maybe first to say that he's a very good speaker. The message was clear. He wants to transform Zambia by having investments and to be treated like a true friend, as he said. This is a direct quotation from him, through joint ventures. And this links to what we are doing, because these joint ventures and the business development in Zambia, it requires innovative people, entrepreneurial people, and it requires skilled workforce. And that is where we are engaged in. I've been working, my team, my university, we have now 6 or 7 different capacity building programs in Zambia. We work with technical and vocational institutions, and we work with universities. And this question that in this country youth unemployment is huge. The graduates do not see entrepreneurship always as an option, because you end up to being entrepreneur because you don't get a white-collar job. So our mission and the work what we are doing is to collaborate with our partners, to ask questions and try to find solutions on how to train so that the mindset of the young people, graduates, would be entrepreneurial and kind of open for innovation and creativeness. That's where the development comes, that people can find the best out of them. And that is the task of the education institution, to have a proper curricula which recognizes the right things. This is what we teach. The second step is that it's thought in a way that it gives the space for the learner. It's not teaching, it's about learning. So it means modern pedagogical methods that we are introducing, where the learner is to having ownership of the learning process. And then the third thing is that where you teach, do you teach in an isolated classroom, or do you teach together with the society, meaning companies and societies, that you have a dialogue and their participation into the teaching and learning process?
I see. Now that's very, very interesting, and it obviously ties in with why you're participating. But for many of our viewers who do not know about your university and what your role is there, tell us a little bit about that.
We are a multidisciplinary university having our roots till year 1840.
Wow,
and my country got independence in 1917. So our grandmothers and grandfathers have always respected education. We were 600 years under Sweden, and then 100 years under Russia. And then we got our independence. Not colonized the same way that your history was, but still not being independent. But they were able to establish schools. And that was something that has brought our nation really far. Nowadays, Finland is one of the top educational countries in the world. And at the same time, is something good that is good to remember, is that we come there from, 9,000 kilometers from here, that our trees, we don't have in our soils coal or diamonds or copper or anything. So what we call resource are our trees. But a tree for us is a tree generation effort. My grandfather planted, my father was taking care of it, and I will be felling, because it takes from 60 to 120 years for a tree to mature, to be felled. You wouldn't never call it a natural resource. So we have been forced to still create money from that trees. And for that we need the skilled workforce that education produces. Good researchers, good extension people, and good people for business. And that has made us one of the richest in the world. And that's in a way the foundation that that education quality is key to everything what happens in the society. And this is what we want to do with the universities and technical institutions, and also to discuss with education governance and administration that how could we, it's a learning process for us what Zambia does, but maybe we also have something for benchmarking people in here. So that's the big agenda what we want to do and where we are participating. And now coming to this conference here, we have actually our team of trainers in Mopani Training Center.
Is that so?
Yes, we are having.
Yes. And Mopani just had a new lease on life. Things are looking positive. So
yeah, I've never been to that school myself, but there is now our team. We are establishing there a small water quality laboratory. We have funding from UNIDO. So we have planned a small laboratory, and now there are people from our university and from Geological Survey of Finland, which has the mining expertise.
Right.
So they're working there together with the teaching staff and their stakeholders. They are preparing a small curricula, and they are now putting up the laboratory, and the training is going on there now this week and next week.
Oh, wow. Wow,
so
amazing.
if you're coming there on Friday, I assume that it could be part of. So Hank is there,
Yes,
Finland is there.
Absolutely. So we'll definitely be looking forward to that. And Eija, thank you so much for speaking with us. We look forward to more engagements and learning a little bit more about the work that your university is doing in Zambia.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
This has been Mwelwa for Financial Insight. Get to know.